we go.
YouTube is live.
Okay.
Oh, Chris Smith in the house.
Oh.
Look at that. How's it going, guys?
Derek.
Welcome to Fusion Live Prime Time. We have upgraded. It's a whole new world. It is a whole new world. So since we are prime time, here's our little. We like to do a question as you guys are filing in. Give some people a chance to realize we're live. What is your go-to prime time TV show? Just go to prime time. Maybe it's on right now. Maybe it's on a break. Maybe they stopped filming it because the whole world is shut down, and you're very sad about that. But let us know in the comments what's your TV show? What's your go-to prime time? Just straight up, not Netflix, because you can watch that whenever you want. Like thing that is actually on at like a certain time that you either have to watch live or you.
Yeah. So I thought about this. I'm like, do they have? I'm curious because I'm like, is there any more primetime TV?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
Do people watch it in real time?
I mean, right now it's us, right? We are the primetime viewing.
We're bringing it back.
We're bringing it back.
So I see The Office. I see The Walking Dead. Jeopardy. Ooh.
Walking Dead is a great answer, by the way. That is literally the one show that like I watch on time every week. Because spoilers.
Yeah. That's the only one that was in my mind.
Yeah.
The only one.
And then it saddens me to say out loud, it's not a show, but sports. And it saddens me because they don't exist right now.
Yeah.
Right? So, got to watch sports live. It doesn't really have the same feeling as it goes. So, as you guys are filing in, we want to know, in honor of Fusion going live in the prime time, 7 o'clock, what is your prime time viewing experience of choice? Appointment viewing only, no Netflix, no streaming. It's got to be on at a time.
Yep.
All this kind of stuff. As you guys are
television
folding in.
or cable.
Hi, Summer.
Network television or cable. Prime time.
I will say, though, that when The Office was live, that was also primetime viewing.
Yeah.
Sitcoms are not what they used to be.
No. Technically, are there still sitcoms? Because I know they're like different genres within that whole realm.
There are. I mean, this could be a fun follow-up question, like just favorite sitcom. I am a big fan currently of Superstore. Have you watched this?
No.
It's basically like, imagine if The Office took place at Walmart. Right? Just the pitch alone. It's perfect. It's hilarious, and I have worked retail before, and like all of the jokes are not jokes because they're real. I've lived basically everything that they have said. Superstore is the only thing I watch in prime time.
Ooh.
Ryan, you're the man. That is fantastic.
Ooh. Yes.
See, Brennan, notice. You go for it.
Yes. So we heard you. Social distancing is very important. So what we're doing is practicing more social distancing.
Also, last week we had to make a very, very last-minute change, and we did the best that we could. But as you can see, I can no longer hit Donovan, which means we are far enough apart. So, Donovan, what do we have in store for our friends this evening for Fusion Primetime?
Okay. So one thing I've been missing is sports, right? I also feel like I've been taking it for granted and not playing like basketball and stuff when we did have the opportunity to play with other people. So I was like watching something else, and I'm like, hey, this is actually a really good idea. And I can also feed like my sports tank, the hunger I have for sports. So we're going to be doing a bottle flip competition tonight. But it's going to be a little bit different, right? So we're going to do first 1 to 3 with a student. They're going to face off against me. And the loser has to fill up that water bottle and drench themselves with the water.
All right, so just to clarify, Donovan is going to go against a couple students on the other end of this camera. We're going to invite them live into this stream, and they're going to have a competition. So what that means is I am going to get out of the way. I'm going to give Donovan this bench. I'm going to go off to the side, and I'm going to play the role of sports announcer. So, you know, just I'm going to channel my inner Joe Buck. Have you seen, like, if you guys don't know who Joe Buck is, he's like the voice of half of sports. So if you've ever watched like a baseball game or a football game, you've probably heard him do it. He's doing sports announcing on everyday events because he doesn't have a job anymore.
Oh, wow.
And it's just a whole thing on the internet now. So if you're bored, go find that, and I'm going to do my best to get my sports announcer voice on. Welcome to Fusion. All right. So
I'm about to go get ready.
He's going to go get ready. So as I do that, we're going to keep talking about TV shows. That's going to be kind of a theme of today. We're talking about sports, we're talking about TV shows, we're talking about the things that we like to entertain ourselves with while we are in quarantine. Yeah, I asked a little bit ago if you guys have a favorite sitcom. I've seen The Office, we talked Superstore. In the comments, throw up what your all-time favorite sitcom is, and we will go from that. Lydia asks, isn't Superstore a reality show for retail shows? Kinda. Well, like I said, it's in the vein of The Office and Parks and Rec. So it's like a parody of a workplace environment. The only difference is it does not do the it doesn't do the interviews. So it kind of takes that idea, but is more like a classic sitcom. Parks and Rec this is tough. I go back and forth as to whether I like Parks and Rec more or The Office more. They both have different places in my heart. Probably The Office is an overall better show, but I will be honest, and I don't have him here. You guys may have seen him on this desk before, but Ron Swanson is one of my all-time favorite television characters, and he is on Parks and Rec. Have you watched Tiger King yet? I have not. I've heard things. I have heard things. Oh my goodness. What? All right, I'm going to get out of the way because the champ has arrived. Make sure that they see what is on here. So, for those who are doing the guest, if you want to send your request to go live into us, that would be great.
So Riley should be first.
I think Riley, you are going to send a request in to go live with us, which would be great. Your wife says, what a sight for sore eyes, and I think the emphasis was on sore.
You don't like this, babe?
Austin, we getting a request to go live? Nothing?
Can Riley post something and then we request for him to go live? I'm pretty sure they'll have to.
So if you back out of the live, and then come back into it, the send request to be live in video will come back. So I'm sending one on behalf of us. Did you get mine? Well, put me live. Well, hey there. All right, my call volume's on. That's weird. All right, so yeah, if you back out of there's so much echo right now. If you guys back out of the live stream and then come back in, there will be a send live request, and you can do it that way. So this is kind of cool. I like how much Donovan can we get in?
Come on, Riley. Back out and come back in here.
I think he's just scared. Is that what it is? Give you guys a little behind the scenes look of what goes on with a live here. There's Austin. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to Austin. Shoot some of those hearts up for him. We love Austin. He's awesome. He's our producer. All right. Riley says he requested. Are you booting me off?
Yes, sir.
Bye, guys. I just see Austin. Oh, there it is.
See you, man. Okay. So let's jump right into it. Do you have your bottle? Okay. All right. So when we're flipping the bottle, I need you to keep your camera on your bottle so we can make sure that you get your 3. All right.
I think he's just afraid you're gonna cheat. I'm just saying.
All right. Then when you're ready. Okay. And I'm glad you're in your kitchen because the first person to get to 3 is the winner. And I think I told you this before. Whoever loses has to fill this up. Pour it on their head.
I got a lag, so I'm gonna have to stand back here.
All right. So you ready, Riley? All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 3.
Oh no! Riley got it first. Riley got it first. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you know what that means. All right, so Donovan was being a little girl about this a minute ago. He actually went to the sink to pour hot water into that pitcher because he was afraid it was going to be too cold. So that's why he has a pitcher. Riley, on behalf of everyone watching in All of Fusion, I want to thank you for your service. Hold on a second. I'm gonna take the camera. I'm gonna get a close up of this for us. I don't wanna. There we go. All right, smile. It's just water. Come on, man.
I have a double shirt.
Have you never showered before? Come on. What is this?
Not with clothes on.
Oh, full. Riley, you've done a great service for us. All right, well done, well done. All right, we are.
The next one is Brenna.
All right, so Brenna, if you want to send your request in, Riley, thank you so much for joining us. We are gonna get reset for our next shot. Bring that back. Let our illustrious producer, Austin, figure out how to do this.
Good job, Riley.
You're a little wet, my friend.
Yes. There's a lot of water.
Brenna is here. Brenna, welcome. Well, that's okay because Donovan's champ shirt made of tape is going to peel off because he's so wet because he lost so bad last round.
I have to win this one. I will not go home more wet than this is. All right. Brenna, are you ready? Are you in a kitchen or somewhere that has a sink just in case you lose?
Oh, she's got like a dance. This is not good for you.
All right. All right. You ready?
All right, Brenna, make sure that your camera's back far enough so we can see the bottle hit the table.
Okay.
All right, she needs a sec to reset her camera.
Okay.
There we go, that should work.
You ready?
We are ready. All right.
Count it down, Jay.
In 3, first person to 3. 3, 2, 1, flip. Flip, go, go, go. Oh, she got 1 right off the bat.
No.
2 for Brenna. Oh, this is not. 3. You are just. Oh my gosh. The look of defeat that is on this man's face right now. Do you just want to pour the whole pitcher? Because let's be honest, you deserve it. You got whomped, my friend. I think instead of doing that, you should just peel the champ off of.
I will never peel the champ off.
Can we turn that champ into chump?
I tried my best. Oh.
Brenna, how often do you bottle flip? Because you look like you were a professional.
I don't know, but I've always been so good at it, and I was not going to tell you guys not beforehand.
Well, he was the one that asked you, right? This is his fault. All right, I'm gonna get you nice and close so you can relish this victory. All right, Donovan. This was your idea. You reap what you sow.
I'm regretting this so bad right now.
I can't.
Oh, it's under my back. Oh.
Guys, just so you're not worried, I am an arm's length away. We are safely social distancing.
Okay. I have to do something with myself.
Oh my gosh, Brenna, thank you so much for joining us. You have done a great service for me especially, but definitely all of Fusion. Anything you want to say before we kick you out? Goodbye and good riddance. Oh wow, she just owned you twice. That's beautiful. See you, Brenna. Thanks. Donovan, why don't you tell the audience how losing that badly feels?
It's horrible. It wouldn't hurt so much if I didn't come into it so confident that I was going to win. But apparently I'm not as good at bottle flipping as I thought I was. So yeah. I'm going to go home and give a big hug to my wife just like this. Right, babe? Because you love me. You love me.
All right, so I'm gonna, Austin, tell me if I'm getting the sign to sneak in a little bit further. All right, guys, that was awesome. I am so glad. See, we are taking this, like I said, we are prime time. We're taking this to the next level. So I'm gonna stall a little bit while my friend, did that A come off yet? Because it just says cha. I don't know what that means. Everybody is calling for you to just take the picture, but he just dried off, so maybe we'll be nice. Grace. There's a lesson of grace and mercy that I will ask you guys to live out.
If we do this again and we can get over 30 people on the live, then I'll go full picture.
Oh, I like that.
So if we can get 30 people next time we do this, I'll go full picture each time.
Everybody's just chanting picture. It's beautiful. I mean, it's the opposite of emotional support. Yep. But I'm here for it because I'm nice and dry.
Oh man.
And that is awesome. So Summer just booed you.
Thank you, Summer, in my time of need.
Brenna is making it her personal mission to make everyone join next week, so this can happen again. Oh. Ryan asked if we can get 30 people today, can we get the picture?
Oh gosh.
I'm gonna say yes. If you guys get this ticker, we're at 18 right now. You know, this is not all about numbers, but we want to figure out how to just expand hanging out with you guys. We're gonna make this more interactive the more we do it. We're learning new things. We're trying new things. So part of what we want to do is invite you guys into stuff and have some fun. So we want to continue having this conversation about, like, you know, so Donovan and I kind of talk every week and figure out, like, you know, what do we want to talk about with you guys and do kind of the content. And so, man, they're saying your wife even wants you to get wet. So that's fantastic. So we want to continue the conversation kind of about some of the content that we're absorbing in this time. So I don't know about you guys, but like we've just been watching a whole lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. Watching a whole lot of stuff on just spending time on the internet. I was on Zoom calls for like 4 hours yesterday. Mm-hmm. I watched stuff on YouTube. I watched stuff on TV. I just screen. So we just kind of want to have a conversation about what that looks like in a healthy way in a time where literally what you guys are doing right now and interacting with us over a screen is kind of the only way that we can hang out with people and talk and entertain ourselves. So, yeah, I mean, we want you to be part of this conversation. We want to hear some of the healthy things you guys are doing to, like, figure out healthy ways of doing this. But that's kind of the conversation that we're going to have for the next couple of minutes. So, yeah. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, so one of the cool things that happened over the Easter weekend, my wife did a great job of kind of just making sure we watched Jesus from Sight and Sound. We watched about 2 Good Friday services. We watched the movie Overcomer that came out. Pretty decent. But I noticed, like, when we were watching those movies over the weekend, it actually did something to me. Like, it actually helped kind of revive me, revive my soul. It was good mentally for me as well. I started noticing just my mind was on the Lord just a little bit more. I cried some healthy tears during some of these movies. Don't tell anybody about this.
You're talking to the internet, dude. Also, this will be posted on YouTube forever once we're done. So if you missed live, you guys can go back and watch it on YouTube, and we will be able to enjoy that for all time.
Oh my goodness!
So there you go.
Yeah. But yeah, it just made me kind of sit back and think about, what we consume, how much time we are spending with the Lord, trying to hear His voice, and being mindful of kind of just what we take in on a regular basis. So they still want the picture.
Oh yeah, they're very excited. We're up over 20. Lydia also pointed out that your letters basically just says "ha" at this point, and she said that you're laughing at yourself because you lost.
So I'm laughing at myself.
You guys are better at this than we are. So keep those comments rolling in, and I will read it because that's better content than we have. That's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
That is beautiful. Yeah, man, I agree. So yeah, what is if there is something that you guys have watched that has just been maybe uplifting or has kind of helped put you in a better mindset? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your side of the conversation. I definitely agree. Like, for me, just kind of going through that Good Friday and Easter moment last week was really, really good. Just kind of resetting. Like, Easter, I was sad because Easter without you guys is not the same to be able to celebrate together. But it was still a celebration of who Jesus is and what He did. So that was really, really good. But honestly, so you went kind of like the good Jesus film route, like the inspirational. For me, it's like I'm definitely trying to find a healthy balance of things. But honestly, what I found myself doing is I am going back and watching stuff from the 90s that was like my childhood. So yeah, just like old TV shows and movies that there was just kind of a little more of a balance back then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to tell you what it was because you guys are thinking it's all terrible because it came out before you were born. And I get that. But I think finding that thing that just brings you back to, for me, it was just bringing back to middle school and high school. It just put me in a better mood. It put me in a place of fond memories and happy things. And that was really, really cool. Also, there may or may not have just been a lot of Adam Sandler on my television over the last. So you watched the Jesus movie from Sight and Sound, and I watched Happy Gilmore. It's to each their own. It's fine. All right.
Some Avatar in here. Some books. Yeah, it could be books as well.
Yeah. It's not just digital content. Please be reading. If all you're looking at is a screen, I think this is a good time to remind them. So we're doing this on Thursday nights, but tomorrow is
social media break. So we're talking about just taking things that we're taking in, kind of going back and forth with what's some good stuff and things that will uplift us. But social media break is actually something that's going to be, I think, uplifting to each and every one of us. Sometimes we just need to unplug, right? So we get so many messages and so much information kind of shot at us, and we're overstimulated sometimes. So I think a social media break would be good during this time. Jay did a great word of the week on this a couple weeks ago. So if you just scroll down on the Fusion page to the word of the week.
Why, thank you.
He talked about rest.
I did. You should watch that.
Yeah, so if you did it, go watch that, and it'll explain a little bit more of why it's important for us to just unplug a little bit, and that's what we're going to do on Fridays, is unplug a little bit.
We have some first-time guests from people trying to get you wet. This is phenomenal. Hey, if you guys have no idea who we are and you're just on here because friends told you to, my name's Jay. This is Donovan. We're some of the leaders of the Fusion High School Ministry at Living Word.
Yep, yep.
And
This one said champ across, and so I'm not laughing at myself like other people may say in the chat. But yeah, welcome.
they are.
We're happy that you guys are here with us. They want me to fill up this pitcher and douse myself. And I told them we had to get to 30 people. It doesn't look like it's gonna happen, and yeah, we might have to wrap up and try this again next week.
Oh no, we got time. We said that we're gonna keep, this is gonna be about a half-hour show every week. We got like 6 minutes left, and I'm gonna milk them. You guys have 6 minutes to get 8 people. Your parents have phones. Have them log in. I'm just saying. We're not tracking who they are. We're just looking at the total number.
This is not like a one-phone household thing?
Not until tomorrow when the social media break comes in.
Thanks, Jay, for that comment.
No problem. I'm all about cross-branding. So I think going back to the content conversation, sometimes, you know, like when I'm bored out of my mind, I will just veg out in front of the TV. And I don't think about kind of what is going across the screen and in my eyes and being sucked into my brain, right? And, you know, I think to a certain extent, like little bits of that at a time and just kind of, like for me, that's decompressing and like just letting my brain take a rest. Like it's a weird version of Sabbath in tiny doses. But if that's all we're doing, I think it's going to be really important to be thinking about like what those things are that we're consuming. Because, you know, I think we know like the big things that we're not supposed to watch, right? Yeah. Like your parents probably tell you, or like will judge you. Or I'll put it this way: if you would not watch it with your parents in the room, there's probably a reason for it. I'm just saying, right? If like you would leave the room because you saw something on the TV and your parents were sitting right next to you, you shouldn't be watching it by yourself. But like, there's also stuff that like, and you know, that's usually like the sex stuff and the inappropriate stuff, and we're not going to get into that right now. Don't worry. But there's other stuff like, you know, I'm thinking like the super violent stuff that we kind of give a pass to, right? You want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah. We can kind of just desensitize ourselves to violence, and one thing that we can kind of do is just say like, hey, I'm entertained, so then it's okay. As long as I'm entertained, it's fine. In no actuality, things that, you know, may entertain us may not necessarily be good for our souls in the long run. So just because you're entertained doesn't mean that it's giving you life or it's adding something to your soul.
Yeah, and just kind of, again, I think it's the quantity and the quality. We're at 29, by the way, buddy. This is quality content. We get one more, and you're taking another bath. But if all you're watching is gratuitous violence, or all you're doing is playing Call of Duty all day long and just living for those headshots, you know, we're just saying, definitely take a break. Definitely be trying to think, how can I balance some of that content, and just be asking yourself, why is that all you're watching? Is there something better that I can be using in my time?
Yep.
And, you know, just in general, I think if all you're doing is watching TV, the same thing is just true. 30! It is there right now. It has happened. It is 7:28. Guys, we said that this show was going to go to 7:30. So I'm going to move out of the way again. You guys made this happen. You have brought light into this dark world. You have given us hope. And what I'm going to do, 31, oh, they crushed it.
It's overkill.
I'm going to give you guys another 60 seconds to just find as many people as you possibly can. And we're going to sign off with Donovan just mic dropping a literal thing of water over his head, which, where'd the...
Austin went to go
Austin
do it.
went to put more in the water pitcher because it was not filled enough.
So Jay, as I prepare myself to... We know what's coming. Can you please tell them about the onlines that are happening on Sunday?
I would love to. So we have some really, really important things happening this weekend. So I'm going to keep you guys in suspense. This is a great time for a plug because you're not going anywhere because this man's going to get doused in a second. Starting this Sunday, if I have any Pulse kids watching, 7th and 8th grade, we are doing our first ever Pulse online service at 3 p.m. over Zoom. We emailed you the link to the Zoom. It's going to be amazing. And Fusion is doing their first ever Fusion online service on Sunday also. That's at 7 p.m. And you're going to receive the Zoom link for that over text message, right?
Yep.
So we're going to send that out through Fusion Text. If you are not signed up for Fusion Text yet, that is a very full pitcher of water. You guys should do that. Next week, we got Word of the Week on Monday. We got Bible study on Tuesday. We got Worship Wednesday. More videos coming in. And then again, next Thursday at 7 o'clock, every Thursday, we are going to have another Fusion Live. We're going to figure out more ways to get you guys to invite in, have conversations with you, do challenges with you. And who knows, this guy might have even more things getting wet. I am getting out of the way before he decides to dump that on my head. We love you guys. Enjoy.
Oh, I love you. Remember this. Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm so scared. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Just do it. Oh, oh, oh. Arthur, this is so, oh, oh, God.